I said single motherhood is not a blessing. I didn't say it's a case. But normally when we say it's not a blessing, it automatically becomes a case.
Yeah.
Single motherhood is not a blessing. I'm talking from the shoes of a child. Kunana mai, this becomes tricky because Wanamai, they're going to protect their constituency and say masingu mother varikuita one, and they're doing well. Variku chengeta vana vavo and feeding their children, fending for them, going all out. But can we be honest with ourselves? Can we have an honest discussion and allow ourselves to really understand that when a woman is going to work for her children, can we say this is a blessing? Even can the women also concur and say we are enjoying this? It's a blessing. Or they're doing it with so much pain and so much bitterness that in many cases they transfer the pain and the bitterness to the children. Instead of raising these children by impartiality between mother and father, these children are going to grow up with so much bitterness. And when we then started bringing up the percentages on Sunday, we then discovered that most of our children that are crime-ridden, that are growing up and becoming that, are coming from that. I did psychosocial support.
Okay.
When I did psychosocial support for vulnerable children, young children without parents, I discovered a lot of stuff. Because we then discovered that you discover that when parents, they have that rogue attitude, and you have to be very patient with them because they have not been groomed from home. The whole structure, according to God, is that a child must grow with both parents. The father playing Patiao Sababa, and then the mother playing Patiao Samai. If we don't allow a child to grow, this child is definitely not a balanced child. So my arguments at nature, they want to go now study psychology. If anyone studies psychology of a human being, it doesn't need rocket science to understand which manano kurasna baba anima traits anokura arima ari and also exhibited. As the child grows, you start going to see whether this child are all out extravagant or are closed down and can't speak, can't talk. I know in my extremes. Normally I end in a balanced common society because of the challenges of growing without parents. And most of us, we can testify, for all of us who grew up without one or two parents, we all can testify that there is something that went wrong somewhere, and we then had to fight to find ourselves along the way.